Hello everyone, it's me Clayton. I just finished watching Season 3 of the Cuphead Show. And with this season, not only do we get to see a few Christmas-related episodes, and we get to see an interesting new turns for King Dice as well as Miss Chalice, but we also get to what probably the end of the series, as the ending of Season 3 seems to signal the beginning of the plot of the actual game. Well, let's get to the story, shall we? The story of the season is basically after the devil happens to take Mugman over to hell, Cupman has to go save him in the first episode, and then we get some more slice of life bits, while we also get to deal with a few ongoing storylines. More long running ones. Remember how in the last season there were a few episodes that were a bit longer than the usual 10 to 15 minute long affairs? Here we have two more of those. Well, actually three more. The first one being the one where Cuphead has to save his brother Mugman from the devil once again. The second one being where the devil becomes Santa Claus and he has to deliver presents to everyone in Inkwell Isles and all over the world in order to get on the nice list. Because he's the friggin' devil. He's never going to be on the nice list. And on top of that, we get a final battle between Chalice, the Cups, and of course the devil, in an ultimate dancing competition and a rock, paper, scissors match. Yeah, it's the kind of ridiculous things that you'd expect the series to go through. But its mix of slapstick comedy and genuine heart means that the series never feels like it goes off base when it comes to its tone. Its cartoony nature, as well as its old-timey humor, makes it feel like a series that could work in any other period. It doesn't have to necessarily be in 2022, but it also helps make the series feel a lot more timeless than you'd expect it to be. Especially considering that the game came out back in 2017, but now it feels like the game's made all the more enjoyable through this cartoon. Not to say that you can't enjoy the game or the cartoon separately, but they're both great ways to experience this world of the Inkwell Isles and these characters who just feel simple yet very enjoyable. Even if you put them in scenarios that you've seen in cartoons 100 times, they still find a way to make things rather funny. Even if the writing can feel a bit repetitive sometimes. Though said repetition can feel like it's part of the joke. And heck, it even manages to get some genuine heart out, like with Miss Chalice's attempts to reform herself, or her backstory with her being in an orphanage. You get the sense while she's a trickster, she is a trickster with a heart, and that's definitely what I got for the last few episodes here. And with the Devil's Casino being shown in the last episode, I say if this is the end of the show's run, I'm fine with that. 36 episodes is more than I expected for a video game series, and for 3 freaking seasons to come out in the span of 1 year, it can't have been easy for the animators. But I'm glad that the series ended up being as fun as it was, because, let's just face it, Netflix's animation department's going to look a lot slimmer at this point, so at least we have shows like this to remind us of what video game shows can be when they're actually done by people who know what they're doing. That's why I'm going to give Cuphead the show an 8 out of 10. See you next time.